Right guys, I just want to give you a quick little overview of this roof rack from Roofrack Galore. I got the 1.6 meter. Just note that this piece here and this piece here is included in the 1.6, so the loading capacity that you actually have from there till here is 1.4. the total thing is 1.6. Now I would give this roof rack 2 out of 5 stars. Reason for that is, firstly, it's super flimsy. The material used is super thin. You can see I didn't even tighten this down a lot and it just bent. So yeah, initially 2 out of 5. They said it is powder coated. I think that's a stretch because this comes off super easy. There's some places that's missed, somewhere there, can't remember. I think powder coating is a stretch, or it's just very cheap powder coating. Next is, you can see this is standard steel or something. It's rusted and it's like wrapped in a plastic or something for the crossbars. Furthermore, this whole thing comes in a box. You must assemble it. Alright, so this is a self-tapper that you connect the aluminium to the plastic. This whole cover, this whole corner is plastic. So all 4 corners is plastic, and that's what's keeping the corners together. There's no metal in the corners. Then you have the self-tappers that you have to screw in like that, as you can see. And then they give you this M4, maybe it's M3, non-nylock screws that you have to assemble this with. There. I mean, this is just, I don't know, that's not enough. So I threw that out. I went to Builders and I got myself M5s with nylocks because I don't want this thing to fall off my car when I'm doing 130. So just chuck that. You're gonna need six of these little screws per side. You just get, so you can see 3 and 3. Right, you just get 6 per corner. I just put tape around here because I couldn't find rubber in time. As you can see, this bracket here doesn't hug the car nicely, but this is universal, so that's to be expected. This little metal pieces here with holes in, that's extra for the duster. So standard, this thing is not going to fit onto the duster. You have to get this little metal pieces with the holes in them. At the time of purchase, time of this video, it was 80 bucks extra for the 8 of them, and it looks like it's only treated steel because after months of use, 1 month of use, it's already rusted. Okay, next up is this. I had to put something in here because this was vibrating. Doesn't matter how tight you make this, it'll vibrate on top of the car. Okay, so get something that you can put in there so it doesn't make a vibration. Right, I'll put on some pictures of what it looked like when I assembled it. I did give you all the screws and stuff necessary to assemble. I did put Loctite in all of them because again I don't want this thing to rattle apart. Now initially I said I'll give it 2 stars out of 5 because I think powder coating is a stretch, or it's just very bad powder coating. My reference is my bicycle, which is powder coated, and that stuff is hard. This obviously is normal steel. This doesn't look powder coated or nothing. This is also not aluminium, it's plastic wrapped untreated metal, looks like it. So it is flimsy. It can hold 110 kilograms total as per the specs, but I'm gonna give this guy a 4 stars because when I purchased this in the end of 2020 it was 2,500 rand. Now for 2,500 rand you can't get much. The next best thing that I could find was like 7 grand, and this one also makes less noise than the more expensive ones. Yes, it is not the best quality, but come on, 2,500 rand, what more can you expect? It's got a wind deflector of some sort. I think that contributes to the fact that it's not as loud as other ones that I've heard before. The only reason why I won't give this 5 stars is because of the paint that comes off easily, because of this that's rusting after a month's use. This little guy here is already rusted. It's been a month on the car, so that makes me give it a 4 star and not a 5 star. You do get some caps that goes over there, but I took them off to show you what is happening underneath there.